I'm Anik, and this is another Wild Walk, a guided walking visualization and reflection space from Gather and Grow for leaders to help you reconnect with your presence, your rhythm, and your own inner compass as a leader. So, if you're not already walking, now's the time. This is your invitation to step away from screens, get outside, get a bit of fresh air, get some movement in your day. We'll be together for 10 to 15 minutes at most. So take a moment, lace up your shoes, step outside, find your pace. If you're listening indoors, that's okay too. Just find a quiet space where you can breathe, pause, imagine yourself moving through the landscape that we'll explore together. Let's begin with a few grounding breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you arrive. Exhale as you release. Opening as you inhale, grounding down as you exhale. All right, you're here. Let's begin. Great leaders don't use feedback to control outcomes. They use it to create the conditions for growth. And that's what today's all about, creating the conditions where feedback actually fuels growth. And the way we like to think about it is that feedback isn't about what happened in the past, it's about what becomes possible next. And when you approach feedback as an invitation rather than a judgment, it transforms from something that shuts people down, that they resist, that they brace for, into something that pulls them forward. Giving feedback isn't fixing, it's fueling. Receiving feedback isn't about defending yourself, it's about discovering what's possible. And when both sides meet in that mindset, feedback becomes this shared act of leadership. You leading them leading themselves. And just like the wind, feedback keeps a system alive. It moves energy, it clears stagnation, it carries new information that helps us adapt. And without it, we grow brittle, we become out of touch with the changing environment around us. So let's take a breath here. Feel the air move around you right now, wherever you are. Notice, how does the wind or the air moving around feel on your skin? What direction is it moving? What's it carrying? Where I'm at, leaves are falling all around me. The wind, I can hear it up in the canopies of the trees, and it's causing the leaves to just slowly float down. It's beautiful. And in nature, the trees that grow in strong winds are the ones that develop the deeper roots. They don't resist the wind, they move with it, they adapt to it. And over time, they become more resilient because of it. So let's think about feedback like that wind. It can feel a bit uncomfortable at first. It pushes against us, it challenges our balance. But when we meet it with flexibility and curiosity, it's actually what strengthens us. Resilience isn't about withstanding every storm, it's about learning how to sway, to stay rooted and stay responsive, to let the wind shape us in ways that make us stronger, not smaller. So, as you walk today, notice the trees bend and move with the wind instead of resisting it. If you're in a park or a common, you can even see this in the little blades of grass. Let this image of things moving with the wind and not resisting it be your guide today for this reflection. So, as you move, take your time with these prompts. I'm going to share a few things with you that will hopefully open up some of your thinking. No need to rush to answer, just let them sit with you. And you can speak them quietly to yourself or simply just let them travel with you for a while. But first, I want you to pause and notice, where in my leadership am I resisting feedback? Where am I holding rigid when I could bend and learn? What might happen if I let the wind move through me instead of pushing back against it? Now, let's think about how we can build those deeper roots and strengthen ourselves. Have a think about what practices, what people, or principles help you stay grounded when feedback feels hard to hear. How can I root deeper in my values while staying flexible in my response? Now, keep moving and let's think about how we move and how we adapt. Have a think about this. How can I offer feedback that helps others grow stronger rather than feel uprooted? And how can I model resilience, showing that movement and humility are part of strength? Let's take a big, deep breath here together. Notice what's rising in you now. You don't need to solve, just listen. Now, as we close for today, like the wind shapes the tree, feedback shapes our strength. If you can bend, not break, and grow stronger through what moves you, you'll see growth like you've never imagined. Let's take one final breath together. Let the wind remind you that growth and movement go hand in hand. Thank you for walking with me today. This is what it means to lead wild, to let nature remind us of what leadership truly is: adaptive, grounded, and alive. And at Gather and Grow, we help leaders and teams do exactly that to build resilience, foster alignment, and create the conditions for sustainable growth. We love our work because it blends strategy and intentional action, helping organizations not just perform, but evolve. So, if today's reflection resonated with you, we invite you to do a couple things. You can listen to other Wild Walk episodes. Each one is a moment to just slow down and breathe and reconnect to how you lead. You can find even more guided walks, reflections, and leadership resources on our website or wherever you're listening now. And finally, if you know someone who's navigating change and could use a breath of fresh air in their leadership, share this with them. It might be the pause that they need. Until next time, stay present, lead with heart, and stay wild.